Christmas. Most of us look forward to it all year long, but tonight I'd like to tell you about someone who hates Christmas. His name is James Barnes. About this time last year, he had just finished some consulting work in Atlanta and was headed north on I-75 through Tennessee. It was mid-afternoon, Christmas Eve day. A light snow was falling, and he was quickly approaching the exit to his hometown, Crossroads, Tennessee. Oh, he wasn't planning on stopping. In fact, he hadn't been home since college. His mother, Lucille, had left town 9 years before, and no one, including James, had heard from her since. All James wanted to do was get to the Detroit Hilton as quickly as he could, order up a few drinks, and try to forget it was Christmas. He'd spend the next day by the pool, preparing for his meeting on the 26th. However, as his hometown exit came into view, he couldn't help but be a little curious. There was old Jake's garage, as run down as ever, but it was still standing. There, under the rusty awning, Jake still had his antique Studebaker Hawk. James had borrowed that car for his first date with Debbie. Then James saw a little weather-beaten sign off to the side of the interstate that read, "Granny Grace's Apple Farm, exit here." Guilt swept over him as memories flooded back. See, Grace Hudson was the only person, the one and only person in the whole world that he truly loved. He grew up calling her mom, and he hadn't so much as dropped her a postcard in 10 years. Her son Johnny had been his best friend, and James had practically grown up at that old Hudson farmhouse. James again remembered the recent Christmas card he just received from Grace with its bizarre note at the end. "Please come home for Christmas. Johnny's coming too. All my love, Mom Hudson." Suddenly, he glanced up and saw a slow-moving truck just 10 feet ahead of him. He veered to the left, hit a patch of ice, and started spinning out of control toward the median. After a bumpy few seconds, though, he came to a sudden stop in a muddy ditch. Though James was normally in control of every situation, he found himself trembling as his mind flashed back to the accident that had taken place exactly 10 years before. After several minutes, he regained his composure, began cursing himself for being so stupid. He started the car and gunned the engine several times to try to get back onto the interstate, but was quickly up to both axles in mud. He was perturbed that no one had stopped to help. Once again, his hometown had brought him nothing but bad luck. Grudgingly, he climbed out of his car and stepped into ankle-deep mud. The suction of the sticky red clay quickly gobbled up both of his shoes as he struggled to get out of the ditch. Soon his teeth were chattering and his temper was boiling. He sloshed up the exit ramp in his stocking feet and his custom-made suit. When James reached the top of the ramp, a policeman finally came along and rolled down his window.